The sound effect is us bumbling into the
That was
news.
perfect as it was. You guys can just do the sound effect.
All right.
Sounds accurate.
It's always
That's
a mess.
how all news shows
You know what?
go.
We should just make
Yeah,
that the
it's
sound
just
effect.
Yeah, we probably should. We do it every time.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's it. Yeah. There you go. That's
Video game podcast.
Netflix is looking to Splinter Cell and Beyond Good and Evil for its next big video game adaptation. So, this is news to me and news to you guys because this is the news.
that
Well
we were
played.
discussing today.
I like that. Well played.
This is a mug. We are the host. This is a podcast.
They just
Water
announced-
is wet.
They just announced, yeah, it's obvious. But Splinter Cell, they just announced as being an animated series. So how do you guys feel about something like Splinter Cell being an animated series?
Excited if it's
Yes.
Yeah.
serious and it's like they have the blood in it. Not to sound like a sicko, but like you got to keep you got to keep that that
Yes.
realism in
Absolutely.
there. I'd
agree.
be about that. Hell
I agree.
My thing about it being an animated series is something I thought that wouldn't be one because Splinter Cell is like Tom Clancy stuff is the closest to real.
Yeah.
Like
Really?
they focus on the realness of the situation and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it was the closest to Metal Gear
Yep.
as far as the game. And that's something that I always saw as probably being something live action if they were to do it.
I think since they've been on a hiatus for a while, they can do that now
Well,
You know,
I mean, yeah.
because they haven't had a game in God knows how long.
Yeah.
And so it's like, just do a Netflix show if it's cartoony. I'm about that.
Ubisoft-
It
So-
doesn't have to be cartoony though, because you
No, it could
forget
be
that
serious.
It could be,
It could be serious.
cel shaded. It could be it could be.
I'm thinking
CG.
Spawn for some reason.
It could be.
I'm thinking like that kind of seriousness.
So-
On it.
Hopefully it'll be like that.
That'd
I
be
think
dope.
Ubisoft needs to come out with a sequel first before they start thinking about movies.
Well,
all
what
right?
if that's part
Well,
of the
that's
a TV show, though.
what if it's-
Sally used to work for Ubisoft. They have any
Yes.
Splinter Cell in the works or anything?
I'll talk to my people.
Make sure they keep the 2-player campaign from the last one that was really great.
Yeah.
Listen, it's gonna
Okay,
be
no,
for
you
mobile.
know it.
Okay,
Mobile.
don't worry about it.
It's gonna be
for
mobile.
Yes.
Mario Rabbids, man.
Exactly.
Well, that would be a good cartoon.
No, that was a great game.
That
So
would be a good
cool.
cartoon, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mario
But
Rabbids.
considering they're doing The Witcher, which was a pretty good success for them,
Yeah.
and that's live action.
Right.
And you think something that is like whimsical as that would be animated? If anything, it'll be more anime based than something like Splinter Cell.
You would think so.
And then Castlevania, obviously, you can't.
No, I don't want
I
to
wouldn't
see
see that in live action.
No,
So they did
I don't
the
want to
right-
see that.
Right.
They did the right thing there for that.
Yeah.
I love Castlevania. It was so
I
good.
like,
It
I
is
like
great.
that a lot.
It's very
I like
good.
That a lot.
Yeah,
It's really
That's
good.
probably.
Really enjoyed
I would think that's more successful than The Witcher, but I don't know the numbers. But
They announced the season 4, right?
they did.
Okay, good.
Yeah, they're both doing good. And they announced a spinoff for The Witcher.
I have faith in Netflix though.
Yeah. And then there's other things that they haven't done so well, like their what was it?
What?
Some of their anime when they do live action of some of the animes, like Death Note.
Oh yeah, the Death Note.
Oh,
The Death Note.
yeah, but
I had to turn it off.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't. What is this? This is ruining my game.
It's not always a home run. It's not always a home run when they
But-
take it into their own.
Why they make
but
that
has there,
live action?
has there been a game like a
No, not they're doing
game
good with games.
franchise?
They're doing good with games.
They've done good with the game franchises.
And
so,
the animated stuff has been
So far,
Pretty
so good.
Cuphead's been looking pretty good.
yeah,
Yeah,
it looked
we're
from what
waiting
I've
for that.
seen.
Yeah,
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 Waiting
it
for that.
looks pretty fun.
yeah,
They also announced the Beyond Good and Evil. What's it? It's gonna be a movie,
yeah.
and it's gonna be live action with
Mhm.
CG,
Yes.
kind of. Okay.
Yeah.
Because they said that's going to be by the director Rob Letterman, who previously directed Detective Pikachu and the Goosebumps movie. So probably a lot of effects.
You know what's
Like,
crazy?
I
It's like,
can
Yeah.
what was it, like 2 years ago? The E3 when they showed
When they
Beyond-
showed a trailer for
yeah,
it?
the
Beyond
trailer
Good
for
and Evil?
Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Two.
That feels like 5 years ago.
But it,
No, they've announced it a long
they
time
announced it,
ago.
But
Yeah.
I mean, they've been working on it for a while
Yeah.
because we saw the trailer for it and it looked crazy.
Sally, what's the skinny on that game? What's up with that? They were probably working on it while you were there.
To be honest, I don't know anything about that game. Like, as I mentioned earlier, I was on like the Division and stuff like that, so I have no idea what's going on with that one. It does feel like forever ago since they announced it, and I know that a lot of the comments about the film were like, "But where's the game?" So it's interesting to see people's reactions to it since it's not out yet. But Ubisoft were always big on like the importance of the IP and expanding it beyond games and like making it part of people's worlds beyond the games. And when I worked on The Division, it was definitely, they wanted to kind of make that a thing. And there was tons of like cosplayers for The Division, for example, and they really tried to like cater to them by putting out like 3D models of the characters and stuff like that. So I definitely think that was part of Ubisoft's strategy from what I saw when I was there, to keep kind of expanding things beyond just games. So I'd be interested to see what players think of that, because obviously the focus for players is always the games first. So there's usually like a mixed reception to additional stuff. And people are like, yeah, cool if it's good, but where's the game? So I don't know how that'll play out long term, because they did the Assassin's Creed film, and I think people were like, oh, pretty cool, but like, you know, I don't know. It was a very mixed kind of bag for that as well. So yeah, I guess it depends how good it is.
You know what's funny about the Netflix thing? They also said, I could have sworn I heard this from a while ago, that the people who worked on Castlevania wanted to do an Assassin's Creed cartoon version of it.
They're probably
maybe a year ago I heard about that.
Probably focusing more on Castlevania now, since it's a known hit.
But I think Assassin's Creed would work more like that. Yeah. Like that than the live action.
I think definitely episodic. It has to be a series, a show.
Yeah.
Live action it takes a lot more to get right.
Yeah.
A lot more. But since that, you know, Beyond Good and Evil should probably be a cartoon. Because that's like Star Wars type world, Zelda type world. I don't think being a big pig is going to look right too much in live action. I don't think we need that in live action. But
CG.
They can do it. I mean, they can make a slimy looking pig.
You could get those. Just get the Star Wars costume designers. They always have those weird characters.
It can be good. It just better be like a little grungy. Like it have to go in this like that type of world, that punk type world.
Weird.
A little bit.
It's very weird.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know if it'll be a stopgap between this actual 2, or did they just stop making 2 and are going to make it the movie and call it a day? I don't know.
Yeah, they've been quiet.
Maybe they just want to reintroduce it to people, because that was such a long time ago when that game came out that this is going to be their introduction to it. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. I mean,
we shall see.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the Splinter Cell. I want to see anything that involves Splinter Cell.
Man.
I enjoy
Sam
those
Fisher
games.
needs to be like...
I wanted it to be like 24, though. I would have liked to see that live action, like, you know, espionage type stuff.
You know,
like
I want
that.
them to keep in the game. I mean, it's a little ridiculous, but what I want them to keep in Splinter Cell so bad is like when he gets injured and heals himself, he makes that. They gotta keep that. They gotta keep that noise in there. Throw that shit randomly in there. That always threw me off. I'm like, why does he have to make that noise every time he heals?
Well, that's how you know he's healed. He's like,
It's soothing. You ever put like antiseptic on you and it's just soothing?
No, I'm like, ah!
Also, hold on, wait.
Peroxide in the
burns.
It is not that comforting.
It hurts.
You don't have the right medicine.
No, man,
And they should have
Probably
like
drugs.
he's in the military. He can handle it, man.
It's probably drugs.
High tolerance for pain. Okay, all right.
they should get like the voice actors. Remember, no, please, the monkey. What was that?
Oh yeah. From Chaos Theory. No, please, the monkeys. That guy. Yes. Bring them all back. Bring them all
The
back.
silly dialogue
Dude, you guys
between the
used to play
scientists.
Oh my god.
Constantly, I used to watch you guys play that.
That was so funny.
And that was the funniest shit.
The 2-player modes are great in
that
Splinter
was so
Cell.
funny.
They really are.
That was game memes. You just take a part of it. And just
You know,
No, please, the monkeys. Like the heck?
we should replay that. Just that scene. Just that scene.
Oh yeah.
And then put it up on our channel. Just so.
Oh, we have to get all the scenes. All the
what we're talking about.
this podcast.
And then I'll just post.
We have to do a thing
I'm gonna
about.
break it out right now.
We have to do a best thing about games that isn't part of the game. And just take every part of the stuff, all the games we played.
Yes.
We just
That's a
make
good-
stupid
We're
stuff.
fascinated with like the shit that nobody.
Yeah, the nonsense. The nonsense.
That's a fabulous idea, but
pays
someone in the
attention
chat's going to steal it.
Yeah.
And I'll watch the video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because everybody's will be different. That's the cool part about it. But yeah, I mean, Netflix is doing their thing with the games. I'd like to see where they go, and hopefully they don't drop the ball.
Yeah.
But
I
you know,
faith.
something
I
is gonna be bad. Something
No,
is gonna
no,
be
no.
bad.
I have faith in them, man. They're on a roll.
But they are on a run. They are.
Well, all I say is this.
You already said
In this, no, all I'll say is this. That's it.
this.
That's all I got.
That's all I got. No, but during this time when everybody's working at home and stuff, and you know, quarantine and whatnot, it's like animated shows make sense.
Yeah.
Because you could work on an animated show.
But they don't have to be
than
near each
live
other.
action.
Yeah.
You
They
can't
can
really
social distance.
Yeah, but you can't really film a live action show right
That's
now.
probably why they did
at
it.
this point in time. So that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And
Everything's gonna be animated. and
whenever
CG
you're
animated.
whenever you're limited like creatively,
Good
you
stuff
usually
comes
put
out
the
of it.
best stuff out.
Yeah.
So that's why I have faith in this
Listen,
project.
I want some
these
uncanny
projects.
valley type, like too real looking.
No.
You'll have weird like deep
Yeah,
fake
no,
like,
yeah,
stuff
no.
happening. It's just like that's not what you want in
You
life.
guys aren't really here, but this is like another episode of something else. We just changed it into Splinter Cell.
So you want to do a podcast like that, like a deep fake?
Oh,
like,
God.
Yeah.
Everyone will have different faces. Everyone will have
Yeah,
each
we-
other's face.
We just put our faces
no,
on
that's-
each other
that'd
and
be
then
too
just
Nah, that's creepy as hell.
and
that's
no one will
fucking
know the difference.
That's freaky. That's too freaky, dude.
Do a
No one
deep fake
would know the
ASMR podcast.
oh, dude, ASMR. What the fuck?
If I'm on Chocolate Spotty, though, they'll be like, okay, that's definitely darker.
Yeah,
than that
that's
face.
super weird.
Everyone else, no one will know.
No,
the
no one
difference.
knows the difference. Yeah, that's
Oh
right.
yeah,
No one
actually,
knows
yeah,
the
you guys are pretty much interchangeable.
difference. No one knows the difference. It's true. And it's just right. That was great.
You're like, something's weird about this. I can't put my finger. I can't put my finger on it.
Stikz
But,
looks
one
different.
One of these
I
is
don't know
not
what
like
it
the other.
is. I don't know what's going on here, but didn't look like this last week.
And of course, Reggie chimes in with, Sally, should you ever play Smash Brothers?
Nah.
We already asked you that.
yeah.
We already asked you that, Reggie.
Really,
You're late.
Reggie?
You're
Reggie,
late.
what's going on?
First of all, Reggie, you're late. Okay, we already
6:30
got.
p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, we
Reggie.
already got past the whole Smash Brothers thing.
Yeah,
Reggie.
man.
Ladies and gentlemen, Radical Reggie.
The radical one.
The radical
Thanks,
one.
Reggie. I still appreciate it. So